truck and hit the road. Our land is our home.
Our land is our home.
Oh yeah.
August Paul, everybody.
Yes. We shortened that sucker up.
we clipped that guy.
Just ease into these podcasts a little bit quicker.
I know. We got to get you guys the goods faster,
Yeah.
We have some goods on the table.
Some goods.
Well, Kingston, first off, if we're speaking good, is just having a freaking good week. I don't think I've seen this guy this stoked since he probably bought Shadow or got married. Sorry, actually, probably the marriage is top on the list for you.
This is pretty high though.
This is probably even bigger than that.
Yeah, it's pretty good for future. Future.
With all that work, what would you be stoked on repping first? A Mercedes Sprinter van built out, a Unimog, an Earth Roamer?
Man, I don't know. There's I've been looking at expedition trucks a lot, and so we were like, well, it's on my mind, so we're gonna talk about it.
I can't imagine driving one of those, if I had a spot to put it, maybe, but those things are huge, dude.
Yeah. So there's actually this light, it's an LMTV, light military vehicle. I don't know what the abbreviation is, but there's one for sale right now for 80,000. They built out like a tiny home.
What?
And it's pretty nice inside.
Yeah.
And I think it's in I don't know, Colorado maybe or something somewhere. But I was like, that'd be sick to have that, and it obviously looks badass and all that. But what happens when something breaks?
They're very expensive to fix.
Yeah, and wheels, tires, everything about being on the road will be more expensive.
Yeah,
you're spending more money on gas.
I mean, thinking about just foreign vehicles in general.
Yeah, well, it's not foreign. It's like a U.S. military one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But still, very heavy duty diesel, tractor trailer kind of, I'm assuming engine or something like that.
Totally. One thing to keep in mind with that stuff is if you were to break down, a lot of shops don't even work on diesel trucks.
Yeah, you would have to go to a specialty place.
Go to a specialty spot for diesel.
And that is the top thing that the top con for me
is going on something that big.
Is being really limited on getting repairs. If you're gonna get one of those, you better. I mean, I would live in it.
Yeah, you can't, unless you're just balling.
Well, yeah, but living in it, and you're paying, to travel the country or the world with it, or whatever.
100%.
Yeah, just having the accessibility to, unless you're learning how to fix it. The accessibility of a repair shop or places that will, you can't just change a tire.
No.
Big O tires or whatever.
Just go to American Tire. Hey, do you guys have a 45 tractor tire?
Yeah. So definitely a huge reason why I would never get one.
Yeah.
Unless I was baller.
Our buddy, I've never met the guy. I haven't never even been to the shop, and I've been meaning to swing by, but Fit Garage, one of their workers there, his name's Ozzy. And he has that Volvo 6x6.
Yeah.
And of course, they're all mechanics by trade, and they're just naturally
gifted. And they work on interesting vehicles already.
So I don't know what they did. I think they're fixing his axle or his gear case.
I was just there, and I think there's something wrong with it, and that he got that G-Wagon, that diesel G-Wagon, which is fucking sick. And he says he loves driving it.
Oh, so you went there when you went to Oregon?
Yeah.
That's the vibe.
They were wearing that Fit Garage shirt. Didn't you do that shirt with the
tire,
with the cactuses or whatever?
No, that's just their shop tee.
Oh, okay.
We're still.
I showed him the V2.
Did you?
Yeah.
What did they say?
Talked so much shit on it?
No, they always talk. They love talking shit though.
No, they actually were really impressed by it. Good. I was stoked.
Yeah. I'm stoked you brought that shit.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it works way better.
Yeah.
It's definitely the next level of rig caddies for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely the premier one.
Yeah.
But Ozzy,
which you can get on easysupplies.com.
Oh, easysupplies.com /rig caddy.
Yeah, no,
That was a good plug, dude.
there you go.
You're getting so good at those plugs. Remember when you used to have plugs in your ears?
Yeah,
Fuck.
long time ago.
That's when I
I'm a
first
different
met
person.
you. You didn't have them, but you had like the, you
Just
know, the
dangly
stretched out.
ears. Yeah,
And not till recently, I feel like you got them. You got like them
I got-
refixed
I
or
got them
something.
fixed right before the wedding because I didn't want to get married with floppy ears. Yeah.
That's crazy shit. How it's so permanent, huh?
Oh, I know. And the fact that they can cut it and put it back to a regular earlobe.
How big in diameter?
At the
Did you have?
largest, it was 1.5 inches.
Inch and a half. So that's like fucking this big.
It was pretty big. Yeah,
That's huge, dude.
yeah. They were pretty big. Those,
Is that when you had the long hair?
yeah, and some. I think I took them out a very long time ago. But
Yeah.
yeah, long hair and big gauges.
God,
So metal.
I found a photo
Or
of you on
whatever.
Facebook.
Yeah,
And
That's
it was
awesome.
when you're like, I think you're freshly tatted, like you're just getting your tats.
yeah.
You had a backwards New Era hat, plugs, and long hair, and a dog that looked like an epic dog. And I was like, this is literally like high school Kingston. I was fucking
So good.
God,
Classic.
it was a classic photo, dude.
Yeah, I've had many lives.
Yeah, low key, huh?
Oh yeah. But yeah, like the
So that Fit Garage, did you see the Volvo in person?
no, I think he probably
Damn.
had a home or something. But there was a few cool trucks there. They work on Land Cruisers and stuff,
Tons.
Troopies and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, the big truck, you know, like craze
Yeah.
is really cool, but is it realistic? I don't know. I mean, Earth Cruiser is a good example. They're in Bend. They make them there.
Is it so there's
Um,
Earth Cruiser and Earth Roamer?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that.
And then Earth Roamer's in Montana, I'm assuming.
Yeah. That's freaking amazing. Did they have two? That
Two
means
very different type of expedition
okay.
vehicles.
See, I'm gonna look them up. So I have the Unimog in front of me, which is notoriously, I think, made by Mercedes Benz.
Yeah. That is an international type vehicle, which you cannot get in this country.
You
Which-
can't import these things.
Not new ones.
Oh, okay. Earth
But
Roamer.
old ones you can. And actually, I know someone who just bought one.
Who? Or you don't need to name them if you don't want to.
Yeah, it's my buddy's working on a project that will be very cool. And
I'm very excited to see that thing.
yeah, he's a pretty low key guy, but working on something very, very cool.
You know what? I think the only time I've ever seen either the Earth Roamer or the Earth Cruisers were in the expo.
Yeah,
I was losing my shit. I was like,
they're
this is
so big.
it's like $1 million rig, but they're fucking awesome. Like, look at this thing, dude.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
this is the Earth Cruiser.
Earth Cruisers are really cool because they're considerably more compact than obviously an Earth Roamer.
Mhm.
And if you see one on an Earth Roamer on the road, they are very big.
It's like a mini semi truck, wouldn't you?
I mean, look
say?
at that thing. Look at that thing. HD,
God damn.
even versus the LTI. Like, wow, crazy.
They're meant to go places where you feel like you wouldn't be able to take a vehicle, like in backcountry of Russia and like crazy
Yeah.
shit like that.
and be able to live in it.
Yeah, and it's like self-sustaining.
Yeah,
Has like the gray tanks that circulate the water, full solar, like crazy shit.
pretty wild. I mean, they're obviously expensive for a reason.
What the fuck? Look at that thing.
Oh, I know. It's insane. I mean, like, I would for sure love one of these, but like, I don't know how realistic it would be for like everyday person. This is definitely like a rich folk kind of like,
Rich folk.
yeah, it's like
no, it is.
some
The,
serious money.
the people that we saw, or that I saw, because I went with my pops. We went to go to the first expo,
Oh yeah.
and that's where we saw them. And the people that were driving them, obviously so proud of the vehicles that they had in front of them, but
Yeah.
you know, a little bit of like that retired vibe where they're just like, I had a lot of money left over and this is my life now, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's like, it's no different than buying a fifth wheel and living in it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's two different price points, but
Wow.
I mean, if you have the money, you know,
How,
yeah, isn't that cool? Like
I think this is the one I'd fuck with right here.
yeah, that's the Earth Cruiser.
But the core, because you know what you
With
can do on these
Just
things,
a flatbed.
but you know why?
What?
You can drop containers on these things.
Yeah,
Like,
but why would you do that when you have like the? I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends on which like direction you want to go.
Uh-huh.
But like, there's so many freaking expedition vehicle companies out there.
Are they? Is it a? It's a growing market, you would say?
Well, it's. I mean, I think it's a lot bigger in Europe and whatnot, but
Yeah.
But here in the US, it's like obviously Earth Roamer is top like known one because they're made in the USA and all that stuff.
Good branding,
US
marketing.
trucks and yeah.
This is a vibe right here, dude. Like all day.
Yeah.
This is
and
like
then,
a 2500 diesel, probably Cummins engine, and
yeah. And I think that's the more realistic route. You know, like there's all these like AT Overland has a full like composite replacement going into like a 25 or 3500 or something like that.
yeah, they posted about it recently.
I think that it even is geared towards midsize too, because it's so light, because it's like a composite. So the yeah,
you're so obsessed. You can't stop. Can't take your eyes off of it.
Work is. I'm like double working right now on the
See,
computer.
dude. AT Overland is based in Arizona, right? Yeah. Fuck. That thing is insane.
Yeah.
Like this
and
one's sick.
And then they have AT Overland has like the multiple versions of their truck topper, and then you go the Terra XL.
That's what we're just looking at right now.
And
This thing's sick.
Maybe like that's like the Ram 3500 kind of setup.
Yeah.
And then they have that 5010 which is like I mean I could be wrong, but I think it's from Germany or something. It's like imported, but
the only time I've seen him was on Brian's from Goose Gear. I think he's the one that's like kind of showed everyone. He just like rolled up with that thing, dialed on a sick F. I think that his thing is a F350.
yeah.
His thing's badass. That's a nice rig, classic rig too. Brian and Goose Gear's rig.
It's very nice, yeah. And it's like well proportioned. It's not like giant, but
Yeah,
I mean it's big, but it's not like the absolute like it's not like an absolute giant. But like yeah, like there's a lot of options.
there's
so
a
many
ton.
options.
I would I be interested in having a expedition vehicle? I don't know. That's a hard one, dude. They're sick. Like, don't get me wrong. You see one of those things, and you're like, that guy has a purpose, and his life is now going to be on the road. I just don't think that I have that purpose to live like full time on the road. So I think it'd be a hard buy for me. You know, I think I'd be more interested in spending money like that on a piece of property that scratches that itch and makes it feel like I'm living off the grid consistently, and it's kind of like my little like safe spot. Hey, like a little, you know, just a little slice of heaven of my own on property.
Yeah.
Because at that point, if you're buying like this amount of shit, like fuck, you can probably put a down payment or do something on
like
property.
Half of a house somewhere, you know.
100%.
Yeah, I think trucks like this are later in life.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, that's
like
what we
no
just saw
one
the
I
video.
know is going to be able to afford that.
Like they're all,
just a bunch of old dude playing fucking fly fishing and shit.
Yeah, this guy probably owns like a cattle ranch. This guy's probably John Dutton from fucking
Exactly.
Yellowstone.
Yeah, no, I think it's a different demographic, and that's totally
It's literally John
totally
Dutton.
fine.
On his Montana River.
Yeah. I mean, I wish this week I'm working on that John Dutton life, you know.
That John Dutton.
I'd rather be referred to as John Dutton than Suge Knight.
No, you're Suge Knight, dog. You get any dollar slip through your fingers.
I'm kind of like John Dutton though.
You wish you were John Dutton?
Yeah, I don't know.
Fuck. If you're John Dutton, then that means I'm fucking Rip.
Rip is fucking badass.
I think Rip is the sickest character in that show.
I can't not wait for that show to come back.
Dude, they messed it up.
They did?
No, remember when COVID hit, they stopped filming, and the last episode is when John Dutton got shot.
Yeah, I thought that was the end of the season.
Was it?
Yeah. I'm assuming that's how all good shows, end their seasons is with a fucking giant cliffhanger.
A huge cliffhanger.
But yeah, I mean, like it's coming back though.
They have to.
Yeah. But yeah, it's coming back, and I'm very excited.
Yeah, that show.
I think it's like bold statement, but it's like might be my favorite show.
Guilty pleasure for mine.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah,
I love like that Americana ranch. Like I idealize like that lifestyle for some reason.
Yep.
And it's just like really interesting to me.
Cowboy life and like Western life, really in the past like 5 years, I feel like got mainstream trendy. Like everyone wants to be like cowboy. Everyone wants to do like that kind of lifestyle, you know?
Yeah, no, I think there's
It's romantic.
yeah.
There's a romance to it.
It's like idolized, and like it's like the epitome of like manhood, like you're fucking, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's something to that. But either way, it's like, and then you got like badass women on that show that are like so it's just like cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's entertaining, that's for sure.
You ever been to a rodeo?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Where?
I don't know. It was like probably East Coast, but then I think we went to one in Wyoming.
Like
on the
legit
way.
rodeo?
Yeah, Cody.
that's
Cody,
so sick.
Wyoming is like really known for rodeos.
Damn.
So, but yeah, no, they're cool. I would love to go to more. They're just so wild, and it's like good time. And like Stagecoach, I went to Stagecoach
I
once.
didn't go to I've never been to
It was a great time. Everyone's so nice and like happy. And then, but in like, I've never been to Coachella, but like in Coachella, I'm assuming everyone's pissed off and on drugs.
No, Coachella was a good vibe too.
Is it?
I had a great time.
Yeah, I don't know. Stagecoach just seems like everyone was like stoked.
Yeah, everyone is
I-
like on a beard turn, kind of like everyone's just like you're not there to be all aggressive, you know?
Yeah, and everyone was like really enjoying the music because
Yep.
it's not like it's all country, so it's not like this wide variety of music, you know, which equals wide variety of people.
Totally, it's very
But
niche.
yeah, so
I
I
swear,
don't know, it was too
if
cool.
you didn't go in a cut off flannel,
No, I went actually for work. We shot like a sunglasses that was like, yeah, into that type of market.
was it Heat Wave?
No,
I fucking hate those sunglasses.
no heat wave and no pit vipers.
Would you wear those?
Hell no.
I don't
They totally have like those memes about like who wears pit vipers.
Yes.
It's like so true.
They have the most targeted audience,
Yeah.
and it's
It's so
incredible how like they've grown that brand so big.
Yeah, I mean, like I get it. They're like, yeah,
They're
they
nice.
They kind of look cool, but like the person that comes along with it, I'm like, I don't know.
When you buy the sunglass, you have to take the person with it too.
Yeah.
That's funny as hell.
Or you become that person.
I think you like morph into like the Heat Wave visual guy where you're just like, and then the
Is
mullet pops
are
out.
pit vipers just heat wave or
No, so there's two, Heat
Oh,
Wave
okay.
and Pit. But I think Pit Viper does a better job on marketing it.
yeah. And then Pit Viper had that thing about the snake. You remember that shoot about killing that snake on the ranch or whatever? And I was just like, I don't know. The staged photos like that are just really aren't my vibe.
I've never talked to the guy, but Jim Bob on Instagram is like a huge supporter
he
for
was-
Break for Snakes and stuff.
He was really disliking that.
He's
post.
over that shit.
Yeah,
I mean, I get it.
I understand.
He's who else was it? Him and the guy that runs Forerunner Nation.
I don't know.
I can't remember the guy's name. It's gonna piss me off, but he's also like a big advocate for snakes. I'm gonna be honest. If I see a snake, I'm like, fuck, like that. I don't want to touch that thing.
I don't even want to kill it. I just want to get away from it.
Get away from it.
Yeah, that's all.
When we were in Big Bear, that was like everyone was like, "Hey, be careful of the rattlesnakes." It's like they're
I
out
didn't
right
see
now.
any though.
Thank God.
Yeah, but either way, I'm not touching no snake.
No, I'm getting the hell away from that thing.
Yeah, unfortunately, I will not move it because I am not qualified to move any snake.
Totally.
But yeah, I just will let it be.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
There's
It's
definitely.
easy.
I
Same
think
with-
that's why people buy these fucking vehicles, though. It's because they're so self-contained. You know, like when you're camping, you're out. You're in like the actual like you're either chilling
oh, like
to
it's
sleep.
like
or you're out.
self-contained home on wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
That
you
makes
don't want to
sense.
leave your vehicle, you can very much easily just post up in that thing all day.
Yeah. And that's what I was saying. Like, that's like full timer, like status. Like, I would travel the country in that.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, why would I put that in the driveway and just sit on it?
I don't know.
Doesn't make any sense. Unless, I mean, again, this is not a rich folk conversation. We're poor people here and we're talking about
We're just
things that we can't afford.
That's why I was so stoked when Ozzy bought that Volvo 6x6 because they're
But-
just like average mechanics.
But
And
they
it's
can get those cheap.
I think he got that G Wagon pretty decent.
I think they get pretty good deals on cars.
Did you?
and they can fix them.
Exactly. Like that's like I think the most expensive part. Like, can you afford a mechanic to work on that thing for like weeks and weeks?
Yeah, I don't think it's an everyday person option.
No. Did you see when he bought the G Wagon and they brought it to Fit Garage?
No.
So it's imported, right?
Yeah.
And then I don't know because fucking Brandon at like Bailey Image always does weird shit on his Instagram story, but apparently when they pulled up the back, where the seat folds down in the back, you lift and you can get to like the spare tire area.
Yeah.
There's a straight AK-47 underneath.
Really?
Yeah.
From wherever you got it? No way.
Because I mean, dude, those come from like Middle East, like crazy ass places, you know?
Damn.
How
And it
gnarly
went
is
through
that?
customs like that.
Crazy, right?
That's so sad for customs. Sorry.
Yeah, fucking custom.
They didn't find a
Fucking
gun from another country.
Speaking of guns, didn't you sell all your guns?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
I don't know if I am.
The right to bear arms.
Yeah.
Are you part of the NRA?
No comment.
Is that it? Why is that no comment?
I don't know. I just don't want to be political.
Is NRA political?
Yeah. 100%.
I'm so lost with the gun shit. I
No,
don't
yeah.
have any guns. I think it'd be cool to have
I don't
one.
actually don't even think I have an NRA like membership right now. No.
What is
I'm
it?
about to cancel my AAA membership.
What
Shit.
the fuck? No.
Yeah, AAA
Cannot,
sucks
dude.
balls.
What? Oh,
So
when they
bad.
didn't pick you up. Yeah. I mean, at that point, I'd have been like, screw you guys.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah.
I can't believe NRA is political.
Yeah, totally.
I'm just fucking around. Of course, it's super
Oh my
political.
gosh.
Those guys are just like so
Make
like
me trip.
take
The,
my guns.
But I carry a handgun with me on trips. I kind of have to.
Let me see it.
Well, I don't have a concealed carry.
You don't?
No.
You should get one.
I live in Los Angeles County. It's impossible. So hard.
You're just packing heat to get your macchiato.
I would carry it if I was given the option of a concealed carry.
Yeah, I don't
Why
get
not?
very political, but at the same time, dude, like, I think it's everyone's right to carry a fucking gun if they want or own a gun.
Yeah, sure, why not? It's just like
If I'm going on one of these and
you
traveling,
gotta have something.
I would be very comfortable
'Cause
to
that's
carry a
just
small
money
one.
just rolling down the hill there.
And you're passing through
you
some
don't even
weird
know.
towns, dude.
Sure, yeah. Bend was insane how many homeless people were there.
I've heard it's gone bad.
Yeah. I think their population doubled over COVID, which is like I think it's second largest
So
growing
sad.
town or city or whatever you want to call it in the country. I wonder what the first largest, but like yeah, it was pretty wild.
Are you talking
I've
Bend
never-
or Oregon? I mean, Portland.
No, Bend.
Bend is bad now?
Yeah, it's terrible. It was. I mean, the homeless people are not like everywhere, like not downtown, but they are definitely more noticeable. And the amount of people in this like city or whatever was very noticeable.
Shit.
So,
You
but
know
it
that-
is summertime. I don't know if like that's normal, but
They just
from
come
what
out.
I understand, the population has like doubled over time over the COVID time. But I mean, it's an awesome town. What do you expect?
And there's
like-
shit to do, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if you're into the outdoors, I mean, that's literally the town to be
Yeah.
because you can literally ride your bike to mountain bike trails.
But there's a difference between like a nomad and a homeless.
No, I'm not talking about like people just visiting. I'm talking about, I guess there's like a really big increase in like actual homeless people.
Yeah. But I mean, you think they're there to like live the mountain bike life?
No,
Or-
no,
right?
no. They're there for I don't know for whatever
For
reason.
whatever reason.
Yeah, because maybe they got kicked out of Portland because Portland was terrible. Literally homes on exit ramps, like cars parked,
Oh, they were chilling.
garages, like
Ping pong tables.
they don't even get rid of them anymore. They just like this. I mean, I've heard that they just tell them to clean up the area or
Yeah.
keep it clean or whatever. And that's definitely not always the case.
The Instagram accounts
Um,
you need to follow. It's sad, but then it shows you a very raw perspective of it. But from Oregon, I think Portland looks like shit. That's literally the Instagram account, which is crazy. And then the one from, if you're like interested in California and seeing LA's, I think it's LA people doing things or something. I gotta look that one up. But that one's Los Angeles has a very fucked up
Yeah.
homeless population
Los
too right
Angeles
now.
is really bad right now.
But what do you do?
They've always been bad, but
You literally just can't move them. That's so.
Well, sometimes they do.
Yeah,
They
Venice.
just ship them around. Or
Have you seen how bad Venice is lately?
Nah, I've heard, and it's not a place that I would normally go, anyways. So
Yeah.
I'm good.
That's crazy shit.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. We should get them expedition vehicles.
Just buy them all Earth
It'd
Roamers.
be like millions of dollars just for just homeless people wandering around. They wouldn't be homeless anymore.
Essentially.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or just like what's crazy to me is like in LA, there's so many vacant buildings.
So many, dude.
Why don't they just open homeless shelters?
a lot of them don't want to be controlled like that though. I think they prefer to just live that like
But
shanty
why not
life.
give them like like maybe not control them, but like give them an opportunity to like take like showers, or like they can keep doing what they're doing, but not be like spreading disease
Yeah.
or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
There's got to be like a
The fact
middle
that
ground.
the fact that Jeff Bezos can just spend like
Oh my
bajillion
God.
dollars to go into space, but for some reason we cannot figure out how to like
Yeah.
help the
It's all-
homeless population is like, what the fuck?
It's just money.
It's just money.
Oh, really? What?
Don't follow. You see, it's because
I'm
you.
losing the.
It's because
high.
you peaked too high.
Yeah, no,
You don't have any coffee.
I didn't eat lunch yet.
Fucking typical.
Always
dude.
don't eat lunch.
What is this? LA people doing things? I gotta find this one. I don't know.
But yeah, no. Back to the expedition vehicles. I think the
You're like, anyways, homeless, and now back to expedition vehicles.
I think that's what more people are listening about. But yeah, I think that like there's like a definite increase in people like doing longer travel,
Yeah,
and not just like there will always be the weekend people and like the week people, but like I don't know. People are learning how to be outdoors for extended periods of time, and it's not like a ton of people, but there's definitely an increase in people like getting campers and like stuff like that, where they can actually be comfortable outdoors. And
that's
like,
the biggest part, right? It's
yeah.
just comfort.
yeah, I think it's funny because this Chris from Onyx, he said like something about that's why he got a Sprinter. He's like, if I'm gonna go camping, I'm gonna go camping, and it's gonna be like backpacking, like in a tent.
Yeah,
But the Sprinter is for like, you know, adventuring and vehicle based and being comfortable and like exploring in that sense, you know.
yep.
But like, yeah, camping to me is that it's like I should just go get a tent and pop it up somewhere or go hike or whatever.
Life.
And that's different. It's like a whole different vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I don't know. I just think there's two sides of it, and I don't know. I would be more comfortable in a camper. Because I this last Oregon trip, I hurt my back and I was like
You told me.
so uncomfortable.
It's because you need a stretch, dude.
No, I know, but I was just like I couldn't get the groove of like
Yeah, being
out, and then yeah, it really downed the vibe.
Also, I think if you're buying an Earth Roamer, it's because you have a family. Imagine traveling.
I don't know why you would buy an Earth Roamer just yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be wild.
I feel like if it's like you and a
That's
like
Jeff
you and
Bezos money right there.
Jeff Bezos, it's Bezos.
Bezos.
No, not Bezos, dude. You know what Bezos is?
Pesos?
No, like beso.
Beso?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's kiss in Spanish.
Jeff Kiss?
Maybe, but it's a Z though, so I don't know. Wow.
What is it?
What kiss
His
in
name?
Spanish? Jeff Bezos.
Bezos.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was an S.
Bezos.
Yeah. I
God,
don't
he's
really
so
pay
memeable.
attention too much about him.
I don't care about him, but then it's like
a enigma. It's not like a real person to me.
I'm pretty sure, like you said, he's a lizard. Didn't you say that? All these
Oh,
people are
reptilian.
reptilian.
Could be.
I don't see it
I
being.
don't know.
I'm not tossing that one out of the
I haven't
equation.
been watching TikTok very much.
No
No.
shit.
So I'm back. I'm like, yeah, I'm behind on the reptilian
Content.
information.
Oh man, that's yeah. I don't know. Unimog. So let's just run it through. What is it? It's Unimogs. There's I would consider Sprinter vans to be one of those like long travel expedition
Sure, yeah.
vehicles. Earth Roamer Earth. What was the other one?
Earth Cruiser.
Earth Cruiser.
Then you have like the AT Overland campers.
Are those considered it? Oh, like the slide in? Because you're talking about.
I don't know, because it's like just is it the size that depicts an expedition vehicle? How is it like? How do you go from what I have to an expedition vehicle?
I think there's levels.
Yeah.
Like there's truck with camper shell, right?
No, I understand that, but I'm saying like, what is the
next threshold?
What's the level of what takes you from overland to expedition vehicle? Overland vehicle to expedition. Earth Roamer.
I feel like Earth Roamer is like the premier. I mean, I guess
expedition vehicle is just like I mean, they're notoriously expensive.
With like the 4-wheel camper, the sliding campers.
Yeah.
Or, the fiberglass builds, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But they still stay within the bed.
Yeah.
And then the next step is like the expedition vehicle. That's like
3,500, 1 tons and big old trucks.
And then I don't even know what the next level would be. I don't think there is a next level.
A jet.
Fucking jet.
Yeah.
If
you can afford an Earth Roamer, you can afford a plane.
No.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we've talked about this. Planes are not that expensive.
And helicopters too.
Fuck.
Dude, how fucking sick would it be?
Okay, here we go,
to have
John
a
Dutton.
expedition vehicle with like a cab like Earth Cruiser and then a fucking flatbed for your helicopter. Holy shit. I don't even know what that one is. Like that would be pretty pretty freaking wild.
God, that is like serious, like some John Dutton fucking Yellowstone shit right there.
Yeah, because they have, they do, they
have a chopper.
They have a helicopter. Yeah, helicopter to me is definitely a rich person. Like, wow, all right,
that shit is cool. I think that is
like those Diesel brothers. They not only do they have helicopters, but they have helicopter licenses, so they fly themselves around.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, like that Heavy D guy.
Is that different from Duck Dynasty?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, they're both ballers, right?
Duck Dynasty's balling too.
They make the fucking duck call, like the right?
Yeah, so wild,
dude. When are we gonna create something like that?
It's like the person who invented Velcro. Like their family is set forever.
Oh yeah,
for as long as they make people.
Yep. As long as they make product. Like
no, not even. I bet you if Velcro became a stink, I think there would be so much money in it.
Oh yeah.
That they would just like forever. I mean, and Velcro will never go away though.
All right, here, you know who owns Velcro?
Who?
I'm pretty sure it's 3M. 3M owns. You would be so surprised on how much shit 3M owns. Really? It's essentially the biggest umbrella company that owns like duct tape, crazy glue.
All the adhesives,
like anything like Velcro, like tapes. Okay, so let's see 3M company earnings. This shit always trips me out when you see how much these companies make. Holy shit. March 2021. This is in one quarter. In one quarter, their revenue was $8.9 billion.
Holy crap!
That's what these companies are low key the freaking.
How much did Amazon do?
I don't know. Fuck, that's crazy. That's in a quarter though. So take a quarter, multiply it by 4.
Yeah, it's insane.
That's belligerent.
Insane.
All right, let's see. Amazon in one quarter made $108 billion.
Wow.
And it went up 44% year from last year.
Yeah, of course, because of COVID. Yeah, no, that's like, and we still have homeless people.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't understand.
3M.
All comes down to money.
Oh man, Roaming Lost.
It's not a public company.
It just says. What if it was randomly published, dude?
Roaming Lost does come up though.
Oh my god, the first one. Sick of roaming fees due to COVID. That's the first website. Give me another website. Let's think of like a company you would never expect. Public company.
I don't know, like, you look up FCA.
Oh, that's a truck. That's like a
vehicle.
Is it a public company?
Stellantis or something like that owns it.
I don't know why it's not showing up as easy.
Yeah, it's okay. Either way,
Crazy.
there's a lot of money out there, and go buy an expedition vehicle for a homeless person.
And hopefully, if you are in a family and your grandpa created Velcro, one lucky son of a gun.
Hell yeah.
There's so many stories of that growing up, like especially in South Orange County.
Yeah, I bet.
Grandpas that created like the thumbtacks for carpets
Yeah.
or the actual staple.
Well,
And they just have, and their kids are like some
just
like
Lamborghini kids.
in high school. Yeah. You're
Yeah.
like, God damn it,
It's
dude.
fucking crazy. I've never experienced that until I moved to California.
California is
So
belligerent
wild.
with that shit.
You know another company I wish I invented?
Dude. Honestly, I wish I invented like an app
Oh,
as cool as
man.
them.
Onyx, man.
Onyx Off Road.
They got the app going right now.
They do. They must have some amazing programmers.
I think they have a crazy team and they're doing a great job.
They are.
I used it for this last trip and tagged some new places that I went. I love being able to just like drop a pin and just saving my campsites and describing them. So when I don't know, when I look back and I need to find a new site or a previous site for a trip, I can just refer right back to it.
Yep. And that's why Onyx Off Road is amazing. Find open trails near you no matter where you are on the open road. You can scan
Hell
maps,
yeah.
quickly find them. Open, closed, all the featured trails.
I had a few people use the coupon or like
I
the
know.
promo code
They tagged you.
and I was stoked. They're like, they get to start using it and they get a discount. Win-win.
If you want to download maps for offline use, interactive maps, find campsites, 3D and satellite maps, go to our show notes and get a discount on Onyx Off Road.
All right.
And on that note, we say Earth Roamer for life. I don't know.
America.
We say John Dutton.
John Dutton.
Let's hope that new season comes
Let's get
out,
that
actually.
season back, boys.
Season 3. All right, next episode coming up soon.
Load the truck and hit the road. Our land is our home.